a podcast filled with conversation and curiosity sparked by Utica Community Schools. This is UCS Podcademy.
Hello and welcome to the UCS Podcademy. I am Haley Rojeski, senior from Utica High School, and today I'm here with our guest, Geoff Clark.
Hi, Haley. So I'm the Director of Career and Technical Education for Utica Community Schools. I oversee the 4 comprehensive high schools, the specialty program at CSI to support them with their CTE program, as well as Stevenson Made supporting them with their CTE program, and at Utica, the Health and Human Service Academy, which is brand new this year, supporting them with career and technical education in that area.
What is CTE to you?
CTE to me is really an opportunity for students to explore careers, whatever passion they might have, whether it's architecture, whether it's mechanical drafting or design and engineering, could be nursing or sports medicine, could be becoming an accountant or a marketer. It really gives the students an opportunity to explore their career passion before they go off to college or learn about those post-secondary learning opportunities.
How has CTE changed over the years?
So I'm going to date myself and go back to when I was in school in the 80s. We'd call it industrial arts or vocational education. And it really became cemented as a way to go ahead and provide students the necessary career skills to do specific things, such as woodworking, metal shop. In Utica, way back when Eisenhower and Henry Ford were built, they had foundries in their buildings. And so that has changed. We no longer have foundries, but we have woodworking, we have construction trades, we have automotive. And automotive is changing with the hybrid vehicles and electric vehicles that are being produced. So ultimately, over time, we've moved from a industrial arts specific focus, like an industry, they have silos. You might have engineers, you might have designers, you might have the accounting. They all work in different departments, but they don't talk. And over the last 2 years in Utica Community Schools, career and technical education has really started to fall under one umbrella, basically aligning all of the CTE programs into one home, and that we're very much centered around career development, career exploration, giving the students the skills that they need to go ahead and say, this is a passion of theirs that they can pursue after they leave our high schools.
How did you get to be involved with CTE?
So myself, I am not a teacher by degree. I have a master's in engineering. I went through a certification program and I became a teacher back in early 2002 at Utica High, right? And so I think it was like 2-3 years in, the CTE director back then found out that I had industry experience. And they said, Geoff, would you be willing to go ahead and get your CTE endorsement? I said, sure, okay, right?
Yeah.
Which then allowed me to start teaching different courses. So I was brought on to go ahead and teach computer networking and repair, which at that point was Cisco networking. I was teaching computer programming at Utica High as a CTE program. Some people might just say it's a math program, but it's really a CTE program. And then we started over at CSI teaching the engineering technology program there. CSI is our specialty program, Center for Science and Industry, which started, I think it was like 12, 13 years ago, where it's focused on engineering technology, mechatronics, and multimedia. It kind of got involved in CTE just by somebody reaching out and asking me, hey, would you like to go get your CTE endorsement?
What goes into running a district-wide CTE program?
There's a lot that goes into running a program. So CTE has its own budget. So the district receives additional funding to support all the industrial related or industry related software, technologies, computers, hardware, materials to go ahead and give the students the opportunity to develop project-based learning experiences, to provide software that bring in industry related experts to come ahead and talk to our students, to support our CTE student organizations such as DECA or HOSA or Skills USA, where our students go ahead and demonstrate the skills that they've learned. We have to pay for registrations, for travel, to help support those students to get to those activities. In addition, we start talking about using the budget to go ahead and provide the CTE instructor additional professional development that's related to their industry so that they can continue to bring rich, relevant, and engaging experiences for our students in the classroom.
Why is CTE important to offer to students?
Career and technical education is so important from my standpoint. I think it's the opportunity that we're providing our students to do that career exploration. A student might have a passion to be a mechanic, but if they don't take auto shop, they don't get exposed to those skills or what it could be or what it might look like for them outside of the day. And they might say, I want to be an engineer. And in Detroit, we're looking at, we have the big three. We have Stellantis, or Chrysler, we have GM, we have Ford, and then all the other part suppliers and everything. And when we say engineer, what does that look like? I want to be an engineer, but is it the hands-on that you want?
Right.
Where can you get that experience? Do I want to design parts? Do I want, I'll be honest, I really got excited when I was working in industry. I was wanting to be a body engineer, but I was a test engineer. And so I would set up layouts for testing automotive cables. And I did a lot of hands-on activities, and that was the fun part. But if I don't get to explore that, then I'm going off to college or I'm going to a post-secondary institution that I'm now spending a lot of money. And college has gotten a lot more expensive to the point of I'm going to do my career exploration at the university level or post-secondary learning experiences. That's an expensive career exploration opportunity. Why not take CTE now while you're in high school and get those experiences and determine, do I want to be an accountant? Do I want to go into marketing, radio broadcasting? Where do I want to go? And does that make sense for what I have a passion for? That's really why CTE is important to our students.
How has CTE helped students after they graduate from UCS?
So we have a lot of rich experiences. So one of my auto shop teachers introduced me to a female student that they had in their class probably back in 2014. First and foremost, we have female students that might not think that automotive is something that they might want to get into. But this female student comes back to Stevenson High School whenever she's in town and presents to the class. She is now a mechanic on a monster truck team that travels the world.
Wow.
It's a great opportunity for those kids.
Right, for sure.
To learn from students and seeing what their potential is.
Yes. How can students take advantage of CTE?
When scheduling comes around, sign up for a CTE class. We have CTE in our course names so that you know that it's a CTE career technical education class, so that you know that that class is going to be hands-on. It's going to drive and give you experience about a career choice that you might want to pursue. So look into those classes at scheduling time. We're also going to be updating our website that's going to talk about all the different classes and kind of explain all the career pathways that they could go into in that area. That's going to be coming out right before scheduling starts.
And then lastly, was there anything else that you would like to add, Mr. Clark?
I'd like to tell our students, this is the opportunity to do those career explorations that they might not have ever had a chance to do or take in addition to some of the challenging coursework that they're already taking. Take that career class just to go ahead and find out, I want to go into medical. So I think I might want to take MedSci 1, or I want to go ahead and I want to go into construction trades. I want to be an electrician. Maybe I should take that construction trades class to go ahead and learn a little bit about it. Maybe I might ask that question. They're driving those excavators or dozers, or they're paving the streets, right? Like we're fixing the potholes in Michigan and we see all this lovely road construction. And maybe I might want to operate that heavy equipment. I should take that construction trades class in high school because we have simulators that give those students that real world experience on a Caterpillar excavator. So it's really about taking the opportunities that they have in high school to kind of explain where they need to go. So Haley, do you take any CTE courses?
Yes. So my junior year, I was in part of Marketing 1 and Marketing 2. And then I am now in MS Office, which is a computer class.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you, do you know that there's certification opportunities for you to walk out of that class?
Yes. Getting certified in Word and PowerPoint and all of that. I hope to get certified in those too.
So in MS Office, you're able to get certified in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, which all of those things will be used at some point in your life going forward.
Right.
Whether crafting a document, whether developing a pivot table, or creating a financial budget for yourself at home. PowerPoint, at some point, you're going to give a presentation to somebody.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So MS Office, that's such a powerful class to take. Would you encourage a student to take a CTE class?
Yeah, I would definitely encourage any student to take a CTE class because it's definitely a useful class. They're all useful classes and definitely I think will prepare you for your future. Thank you, Mr. Clark, for your time today with us.
Thanks, Haley, for having me on the UCS Podcademy. I really appreciate this opportunity to share CTE with our audience.
And thank you to our audience for watching the UCS Podcademy. I'm Haley Rojeski.
UCS Podcademy is a resource created by Utica Community Schools, Michigan's second largest school district located in Macomb County. Thank you for listening. UCS Podcademy is always available at uticak12.org/Podcademy. Through this website, you'll be able to listen to additional episodes and access any resources and show notes featured in this episode. If you have episode recommendations, we invite you to send them via email to ucs@uticak12.org.